Okay, so week one, principles of the game. There's a couple of different things that we need to get done this week. First is, number one, to review the course management information in the syllabus. For all of the assignments, you want to make sure you review that first because in there are some real key pieces of information on how to check all the boxes for making sure that those assignments are put together in the right way. So that'd be the first thing. I think that's at the start of every week. Review that and make sure that you're on the right page. The discussion board for this week is, the idea is to introduce yourself on the discussion board to the rest of the class. Let us know where you coach. Let us know what your teams are, what your challenges are, and then most importantly, what your motivations are for being on this course. It'd be great to figure out if some of you guys already know each other. As with all these things, it's the resources of not just the course materials, but the resources that you can get not just within the course, but beyond and in the bigger world of coaching soccer will be among your classmates. So get to know those people. The next piece is to read the course materials. Now the course materials here begin with an article that I wrote as a part of my research that I did in my master's degree. My master's degree was in sport and exercise science, and I was 100% focused on the sports psychology of soccer. And this article outlines the impact that a certain piece of your coaching style is going to have on the effectiveness of your teams. So the nature of clarity is so important, and role clarity within soccer really talks about how well your players understand what you're asking them to do. So understand the role clarity piece, understand the role acceptance piece, which is that emotional component, and then how those pieces relate to the effectiveness of your team. After that, there's a number of articles in there that reference the principles of the game. Now, these are little documents that I've been pulling together for some years. Some of those are actually quite dated. Some of those are from decades ago. But they're examples of how different coaches have tried to provide their players with clarity on what they're looking for. And most of the time, those are going to be broken down into defensive pieces and attacking pieces. And you'll see on those documents that there are some pretty high degree of clarity on those, and they provide any individual coach with their framework for delivering the information they want their players to learn. So your job with the assignment there is to write a reflective paper on role states and how those things interact, and then at the end produce your own set of bullet points for defensive and attacking principles that are important to you, and that'll be your framework through the rest of the course to provide that clarity to your players. So that's it. Again, if you got any questions, check the syllabus, check the course management pieces, and if there's anything else, don't hesitate to reach out. Have fun.